It's actually an easy answer. The reason that I joined Dash was because when I came in and I met with Murray and I met with Q, it was immediate reassurance that I had went in the right direction. In all reality, what Dash was offering was very different from the other agencies that I had been with, including the way that they do their onboarding and training. And that was super important to me because I didn't receive any training with my previous agencies. And then in addition to that, what we were going over in that initial conversation was things that I felt other, I don't want to say other agencies were doing wrong, but I felt like the steps were being skipped and Dash was hitting all of those steps. Well, the systems are, I feel like the book, like the Real Estate for Dummies, I feel like the systems make it very easy to do, easy to follow if you just actually follow the process. Agent Zero is such a fantastic idea, and to be able to reach Agent Zero and complete that and know that everything that you needed to get done was done for that day, I think that it was a great idea. Everything that is wrong with real estate, Dash has an answer to how to get that done and completed at such a grand scale. It's been amazing for me. Well, I think, one of the reasons that real estate is so time consuming is because there's research that has to be done. You have to run comps and create reports and answer emails. And I think support for Dash is our market analysis team. Like our MAs are everything. I can literally leave a house and have a client say, Renee, love this house. I want more information. I want to put an offer. Like, let's go do it. And as I'm leaving that and going to my very next appointment, I'm able to contact the MAs, have those reports written up for me, send them over to my client, be able to be an absolute rock star with my client. We're never skipping a beat with them, but still being able to spend that time and focus on my next client also. So I think that just being able to have those processes in place that we're able to say, yes, you're important to us and we love you and we want to take care of you, but know that like we have the MAs to actually do that task for us. It makes us multitask. The email also, mail scheduler, that is amazing. I mean, it's a checkoff list, comes in your drafts, it's ready, available to you, and it's just one of those things that like I couldn't live my life without it. This is like my 18th career. So I've had lots of different careers. I've done lots of different jobs. I own a trucking company currently. I've owned cleaning businesses. I've worked for law enforcement. So I've done lots of other things. But really, when I decided to get in real estate, I went in full time, full steam ahead, and it's 100% paid off. I love it. I worked in construction for a while, and I really loved just being in the homes, seeing how the homes were being built and the process. And at the end of the day, I was, when I decided that I was, going to make a career change, it was either I was going to get my general contractor's license and build homes myself, or I was going to sell real estate. And I felt like being able to work with people and being part of their dream and being a dream maker was more important than actually the structure that they were going to live in, and their relationships mattered to me. I actually didn't feel like I wouldn't be good at real estate. I really enjoy people. A lot of my clients are people that I've met just out and about in life, and so because I like to be around people, I'm a naturally engaging with just random strangers. If we saw each other in the grocery store, I would naturally just start talking to you. And some people are drawn away from that and some people love it, but because that's me, I never thought that I wouldn't be good at real estate. What I didn't know when I came to Dash is that I would actually be so much better than I actually ever planned. I think that I spent a lot of time, especially during like real estate school, just like seeing what like the average agent did and how like they produced. And so I kind of like set my bar there. And then my first year of real estate, I was with, 2 different companies, and because of those, I set my bar a little bit lower. But when I came to Dash, like my bar like broke, like I broke the ceiling. Like I couldn't believe what I was able to do in the time frame that I was able to do it. So it was a lot different. And everybody's goals are different. So some people are like, oh, I want to sell, 12 houses a year. And some people are like, I want to sell 4 houses a year. And I think like your individual goals are super important. But like what my goals were, like I definitely blew them out of the water. I think that if you have been doing real estate for a really long time and you're very set in like your ways of doing it, I think that Dash wouldn't be a very good fit. And just because, not that there's anything wrong with those ways, but I think that because here at Dash we believe in perpetual beta, things are always changing, growing. We're finding the better, faster, more relationship building way to do things. I think that if you're scared of change or scared of wavering from your current way of doing things, that this would not be the right fit. I think that because one of my previous careers, I owned an organizing company and I would go in and help people figure out the faster, better way to organize their lives and themselves and their homes. I think that if that's something that you struggle with, this would not be the place for you. But with that said, if you are a scheduled person and you like order and you like things done, there's a lot of scheduling to this. Like the calendar is so important. I live by my calendar, but if you don't adapt well to change, Dash would just not be a right fit.